that shit is hot, bro. Get that audio.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, welcome back to Superman Dan TV. I'm your host, as always, Superman Dan, and I am joined by the one, the only Dontae Rockymore, also known as Mr. Heat Cam.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. And today is a special day, not only because I got you here, but because this is my first one where I'm sponsored. I am sponsored by none other than Scotty O'Hottie, okay? So he gave me a bunch of his sauces to try. I guess he saw the last one, or word got out to him about the last one that I did, and now I've got all the sauces here, and you and I are gonna try all the sauces here. But today, since we have 6 sauces, we're gonna change it from 7 wings in heaven to 6 wings in heaven, because we have 6 sauces, so we're gonna do, in lieu of him, we're gonna do the 6 wings here, okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Scotty O'Hottie is the Motor City hot sauce, all natural, low sodium, healthy hot sauces, and very proud to be made in Michigan. And I will put his link in the description so you can go check him out and go buy all the sauces, because they're good. Whew. All right, you have done concert venues, you have done with the farmer's market, you have done things with celebrities, you have been to Miami where you shoot models, you have done festivals, photography, and really and truly your resume is like jam-packed with a bunch of stuff. I've looked at your website, which is mrheatcam.com, and there's just a bunch of different events that you've done, right? Let me ask you this, how are you with spicy stuff? How are you with
I like spicy. If we're gonna talk spicy, I like my Thai medium, like right in the middle. But I can go high. It just depends on, you know.
And this one is called Beer Bacon Chipotle. I believe this one is your favorite, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so let's try this one.
This is really good.
Oh yeah, I can taste the bacon on it.
It is good. We have to eat the whole thing. Is this all?
Just bite it. Do as much as you want.
This one I'm gonna save because after I eat the one that's too hot,
You gonna remember where it's at?
yeah, I'm gonna go back and get the one I love the most. That's good. I've never had it just saturated on chicken. It's good.
So Metro Times has voted you the best photographer. Okay. Is there a picture or a moment that stands out to you that is like, this is gonna be epic? Like when you take it, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a good one.
Not really a specific one, but I usually know in a venue where I'm gonna take the best crowd shots when I walk in, so that's kind of what I'm known for. I mean, being tall, I can get to the weirdest places or even stand and get the craziest crowd shots.
And when did you fall in love with photography? Like, was there a moment in your life where you're like, this is for me?
You know what? It was never photo. It was never photo itself. I walked into a place called Grasshopper Underground. Winters are really bad here in Michigan. So, I had a night where I was just like feeling really, really low, like suffering from winter blues. And I was like, let me go to this place, Grasshopper, I've been hearing about from all my friends. So I took my camera and, shout out Metro Times. They got me my press pass to get in there. And that ended up turning into a career for me, from that point on. But like I went in there and I just felt so alive making other people smile. And I knew then that was gonna be my purpose. But I didn't know that it was gonna become what it has become and lead to other things, that I shoot currently,
This one is roasted pepper sauce.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you don't gotta do the whole thing, just a bite if you need to.
That's good too.
You're not only known by Mr. Heat Cam. By the way, do I call you Mr. Cam, Mr. Heat, Mr. Heat Cam? What do you go by out there?
I would prefer for people to call me by my first name, Dontae.
Dontae, okay.
Yeah.
But you also have an iconic selfie, which you see on your shirt right now as well. That face that you do in a lot of your pictures, so it's become iconic with a lot of things that are going on in Detroit. Where did you come up with that selfie, as well as where did you come up with the name Mr. Heat Cam?
The selfie happened by mistake, actually. I'm never gonna say it was by mistake, but it was just so random. I was working for a TV show called Ask Dr. Nandy at the time. Partha Nandy, man, shout out to Partha. He gave me a shot on my first TV show that I ever worked. But we won an Emmy in Michigan, and we were at that show, and I took a selfie, and Art Van started following me on Instagram after that. And at that point, I knew I had something. I didn't know I was gonna turn it into my logo yet, but I knew I had something. So I just started taking that photo a lot of places. The next place I took it was Grasshopper on a weekend, and those photos just started to go viral. And over time, it became my brand. I reached out to my friend Missy D, Melissa, and she took a photo from Dirty Bird, the very first Dirty Bird barbecue. I took a selfie with her and a friend, and she took that face and digitized it, and it later became this.
And did you have the name Mr. Heat Cam before all that?
I did. I've had the name Mr. Heat Cam since 2007. I started with video up when I was making an attempt at college.
Okay, all right.
Shout
out to college.
Yeah, you know, like in 2007, I picked up a camera and I was working for this guy, this local rapper out of Lansing named Big Perm. And, you know, fast forward to now, it evolved into the monster that it is now. But you know the night vision goggles. Mm-hmm. You know when you're editing video, you take it and you edit it in, and you can actually turn the film into night vision.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I would edit that into a lot of my music videos when I used to do a lot of video.
Oh, okay.
And so that's actually where that name came from.
Okay.
A little weird, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, that's interesting.
It caught on in Lansing, and then I moved back home to Detroit, where I'm from, in 2010 with my now wife. And yeah, so I've had that name for a long time, but it just, over time, it became a monster. So it's just like, whatever you're doing, never quit. It wasn't even my original vision or anything like that. But I always kind of just had it in my back pocket. And you want to always legally own things.
All right, this one is called Premium Habanero Sauce.
Now we get hot. I ain't gonna take no more bites of that yet. We're gonna let that marinate.
Okay.
That's really good though.
There's a little bit of a bite afterwards.
No, I had that. Okay, there it is. That's gonna stick with me. I'm not gonna go for the celery or anything yet.
Okay.
Are you sweating? That's not.
I sweat like crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'll watch it on TV like stuff, and I'll start sweating from watching it. So I'm like, I'm good right now, but it's like my head just, I don't know, maybe because I'm old? I don't know how it works.
Oh man, I will. Is water legal? Can
Oh
I just,
yeah, you can have whatever you want.
Just do it? Oh
yeah. All right, so because of your selfie that you have here, has anybody ever gave you like an awkward reaction where they don't really know that's your calling card? Do they like what are you doing? Like anybody give you an awkward reaction?
No, the first thing they usually do is they look at the shirt or they look at the hat, and then they look at me and they go, "That's you," and then they smile, and I'm like, okay, everything transcends. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I haven't gotten any awkward reactions yet. No.
Now we're gonna get to the little bit spicier ones here.
Yep.
Okay, this one is called the ghost sauce. Now I tried this, and at first it's like, oh, okay, no big deal. It comes back to you.
The creeper sauce.
Yeah.
Oh man, this the 40-year-old version. This is funny. You know what's crazy? I taste when the hot gonna come, because it's a certain flavor. It's a certain flavor. That's funny. and then the hot comes. Which sauce is this again?
Ghost sauce.
This is my first time trying the ghost. Scotty, you a fool for this one? Oh man. Oh man.
All right, time to look at your. You're good?
Yeah, that's Thai food hot.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna look at your gram. I went into your Instagram and I looked at some pictures here, and I want you to give me the bigger story behind the picture.
That's cool. That's a cool little segment. I like that.
So what's going on in this picture here?
I was at Greater Grace Temple. We just had gotten out of church that day because I was working for the production team, and I had the good sign. My buddy Kevin, who does This Is a Good Sign, thisisagoodsign.com. You know, when there is good moments in life, we have the sign ready. You know what I mean? And that's my girl Paige. But yeah, my girl Paige, she's a filmmaker and a photographer as well. And we were putting some equipment away in the trunk, and I was like, I got the good sign. And, that's Dirty Bird Barbecue. That's me, Joe Gall, Camera Jesus. He's my favorite photographer. Yeah, that's my guy right there. The Movement Music Festival that I shoot every year, you know, shout out to them. Yeah, that's Dirty Bird, man. Dirty Bird's taking over now.
Ghost sauce kicking my butt.
Oh, you getting it? You getting it? I can taste it on the tongue.
Yeah.
I definitely would not be able to eat. I'm for sure gonna put that in the left pile. These other ones, they'll get a second chance.
All right, you ready for the next wing here? You go as far as you can. You know, I'm gonna go to the next one. It's up to you.
Well, we got two more, right?
Only two more, correct? Yeah. This one's called beer bacon chipotle with a scorpion pepper.
Get over here. This
Right?
is like it's about to
Come here.
It's about to kill us. It was the one to the far right, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I love the beer bacon. I love how you give it to you first.
Is there anyone that you haven't taken a picture with that you would like to? And what is a photo selfie that you have with somebody that you're like, oh, I really treasure this one. This one is up on my Hall of Fame of pictures.
No doubt, Wiz Khalifa, man, and Snoop, man, because these are two people that I've shot. You know what I mean? Been in the same room with, but just never had the opportunity because you have to kind of find your avenue with celebrities, you know what I mean? Especially when you're in a room, you're supposed to be working, you want to be professional and stuff like that. So,
and has there one that you've taken that you're like, I like this. This is up on my Mr. Heat Cam Wall of Fame.
Oh, wow. That's a great question, dude. That is a really, really good question. One that sticks out, there's a few that stick out. I got one with Flo Rida that was pretty huge, especially virally. Shout out Flostradamus. These are artists that grow over time. Lil Dicky,
yeah,
you know what I mean? They hit me up when they come in town,
oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And that's all off of the first selfie I ever took with them when they were like super small, you know?
Last one here, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one is Reaper de Morte.
Oh, the Reaper. That had a sweet, ooh, the hot just hit you. Let's see.
This everything that you've done. If you put them all in a ring to fight, which one is favored to come out and win?
You know what, man? Shout out to DJ Captain 20. When he brought me over to V nightclub inside of MGM, we did it like Las Vegas. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, once I got there, I knew I had made it. I was like, okay, this is it. And so I'll forever cherish that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It showed me everything on a bigger scale. It showed me what I could do all over the world too.
6 wings up, 6 wings down. You did a great job. You did better than I did. Why don't you tell this camera, that camera, what you got going on, and just plug yourself and tell everything what you got going on nowadays.
Well, let's see. I'm kind of all over the place now, man. But on the weekends, I'm at a place called SCL. That's in Royal Oak. I'm there on Fridays and Saturdays. We got a pretty dope salsa night over there. Come and visit, you know. And then I'm tons of places throughout the week. Just kind of check my stories out on Instagram at Mr. Heat Cam. On the website MrHeatCam.com if you ever want to check out my work or check me out or get the vibe. If you want to buy merch from me, that's at MrHeatCamMerch.com. You know, man, and if I see you, man, big hugs, always love. Come say what up, you know. And that's it.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Yeah. We can't talk about that.
Okay, all right then.